on mine because I got too much stuff going on.
Green.
Oh, what you say about Green?
No, he sent something. He was like, he sent me a picture of the yearbook, and it was like, who is that, Cheney? And it was Ruby in like 9th grade, 10th. Young ass. Hold on.
Yeah, because I dyed my hair blonde.
Now that song should be in my head for the rest of the day. Guantanamera. Oh man.
Is it good? Just so do it.
And you better be running something better in your flex, Channy. You still got Raheem Mostert in there.
Oh yeah. I should probably change that.
Matter of fact, I'm about to look at my fantasy. I'm about to look at my fantasy team right now because I know I got smacked. I got smacked last week.
Well, that's only because Calvin Ridley and Aaron Jones didn't show up, and Mike Evans. So you had like 3 guys that just said, "Nah, I'm good."
Welcome to my life. And the Packers defense. But
Yeah,
I played Kyle this week. Kyle's number 1. Man,
I didn't do so well. I lost 97.
Hey, look, he's only number 1 because he had one more point than me. He had one more point than me. That's it.
No, who's Van down by the rivers?
Oh, that's
Donnie.
Donnie Mapes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's uneven.
He's in 2nd place in the league. Oh no, that's you. Okay,
No,
I see now.
Yeah.
It's not even a full point though. That's the crazy thing. It's like point something of a point.
Juan, I stopped wearing the hat. Absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna put in. Hopefully, Nelson Aguilar does something nice for me next week.
He should. Mac Jones know how to throw the ball. He should be all right.
Well, he can throw the ball all he wants, but will he catch it? Is the problem.
Yeah, that's true. I picked up Kenny Gainwell. I like him.
Gainwell?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I did lose.
Ooh, wait, is your? Nah, he got signed. No.
That ass, Julio. You only made me 5 points, bitch.
Well, they got stomped by the Cards, man. They didn't do anything.
I mean, if I would have put Aguilar in instead of Mostert, I would have still lost, just not by that much.
And that only really affects your like ranking, really.
Upsetting. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
upsetting. Wait, at least I'm 9th. You know, I'm not at the bottom. I'm not.
Yeah,
at the
how many
top.
people are in this league?
12.
About 12.
So I'm last. Okay, that's I saw that I was 12. That's why I just wanted to know if it was 12 and I was at the bottom, or there was 12 and I was, right next to the bottom, not the bottom, but next to it.
No, you way down there. See, it could suck. You could be Devin, who scored more points than like half the people, but is ranked 7th because she lost.
You hate to see it. You really do.
It was revenge, man. She beat the crap out of me in the championship game last year. She beat me by 100 points, man. Who does that in fantasy?
No, we know. We know you put in your bench lineup because it's your wife. We know how it goes.
No, well, see, she auto-drafted and it was in a 6-man.
Oh, see, auto-drafting. If you auto-draft, Cheney, I don't want to look. I don't want to know about your team beating you in the auto-draft. I don't want to hear that garbage.
Yeah.
If you wasn't drafting your team, you got lucky because someone was able to pick it up before me.
She had Kamara. She had Stephon Diggs. She had Devontae Adams. She had Darren Waller. Like, this team was there was nothing I was going to do. Oh, by the way, that championship weekend fell on the weekend that Kamara scored, 6 rushing touchdowns against the Vikings?
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I died. She scored
too
many points.
Who auto-drafted?
Devin did, and won.
He was talking to me.
But not both of you. She auto-drafted.
Last year, yeah.
I auto-drafted. Well, actually, that's why I was bringing up. I didn't auto-draft Auburn. I actually said I was going to auto-draft, and I was. And then
I was going to say you were on for a bit.
Yeah.
You auto-drafted in the other league, though, right?
Yeah, the other league, I was like, whatever. But on this one, I was gonna auto draft, and then like something happened, whatever. So I was like, I'll just go in and I'll just draft whatever. So I drafted like my starters and like probably one bench player, and then I was like, whatever. All right.
We ready?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of You Think You Know. We will get started with introductions and all that fun stuff in just a second. Cheney, cue it up. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of You Think You Know with their co-host Alvin.
Hey, your co-host Chandler.
I didn't know what was happening.
Well, the bad thing is my computer, because I'm running 3 browsers right now to do this whole thing, to make everything work. I got my laptop connected to my monitor, so I have 2 Google Chromes up right now, and I have OBS running right now. So I lagged through the entire thing. I only got to hear the music for like 5 seconds in the middle. So I was like, man, is it working? I don't know what's happening. Is it good? But hey, we out here. New theme song. Hopefully no one's used this one in a song, and we will stop getting copyright claims on YouTube. I made the beat myself on Apple Music or on GarageBand. But apparently the loops that I was using previously in previous episodes, if you go back and watch, apparently they've been used in a song already. So they kept getting copyright claims. Not that we had to take the video down. It was just like, hey, you either got to mute this one section of music or you got to figure your life out. So I've just been muting it every week. But I made it for a reason. I wanted to be there. So I'm hoping this one sticks. Anyway, on tonight's episode of You Think You Know, we are taking a look at the NBA draft. Joining us tonight, we have a good friend of ours, friend of the podcast, Mr. Bradley Dennis, one of the co-hosts of the Jocks of All Trades podcast. You've seen him before. He is not new to the show, any one of our Afro-Latino shows. He's been around. You guys know him. Welcome back to the show, Brad. How are you?
I'm good, guys. What's up?
Hey. Just here to have a good time with the trivia. That's all we're here for. So, if this is your first time watching, welcome. Let me tell you how this show is going to work. And Brad, I'll explain this to you also, since this is your first time solo on this show and probably in its newest format. This is probably your first time on the show. So, this is how this game show works. Okay. You Think You Know consists of 15 multiple choice questions, in which we are going to try and find out how much you know about previous NBA drafts, specifically asking about players and what team they originally were drafted to. If you read the description of the episode, it says that in 2018, Luka Doncic was drafted to the Atlanta Hawks, and Trae Young was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. A draft night trade, neither of them played for that team. So we're going to look through the history of the NBA draft, and we're going to look at players throughout the history and see if you know what team they initially were drafted by. That does not necessarily mean they ever suited up and played for that team, but who drafted them in their year. So 15 multiple choice questions asking you to identify the correct pick. Please do me a favor. At the end of those 30 seconds, we're going to see a timer on the screen. Take that full 30 seconds to think about your answer. Okay. You both have answers that I have sent to your phones, since this is a head-to-head Cheney versus Brad. So when you think of your answer at the end of that 30 seconds, just give me a show of what letter you've chosen. That's how I will know that you're done. Please do not show your answers until the end of that 30 seconds. It gives the people who are watching at home time to think about it. Gives the people who are listening time to think also, so they aren't getting their answers spoiled. At the end of that 15 questions, we move on to a bonus round. Okay. Actually, tonight's episode is very special because we have 2 bonus questions. One of them is multiple choice. The second one is just a fill in the blank answer that you are going to text me your answer. In the bonus round, you will only have 15 seconds to think of an answer and text me. And then I will share the answers out loud and see if anyone was right. So I will only take your first answer. So at the end of that 30 seconds, you can't switch to a different answer. That's how the show works. All right. So the initial round, we're going to go through the first 15 questions. They're all multiple choice. I'll read it a couple times to give everyone a nice little to keep everyone on the same page. And then at the end of that 15 seconds, we will see how much you and or Cheney know about NBA draft history. Gentlemen, are we ready? Are there any questions?
No.
Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's get this party started. Here we go. Question number 1. Let me bring it into the screen. Come on. There we go. Sorry, audience. If I wasn't running this all in the same program, that this would go a lot faster, I'm sure. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. What team originally drafted LaMarcus Aldridge? Was it A, the Portland Trailblazers, B, the Chicago Bulls, C, the Orlando Magic, or D, the Houston Rockets? 30 seconds begins now. What team originally drafted LaMarcus Aldridge? Was it A, the Portland Trailblazers, B, the Chicago Bulls, C, the Orlando Magic, or D, the Houston Rockets? 10 seconds, gentlemen. What team originally drafted LaMarcus Aldridge? Was it the Trailblazers, the Bulls, the Magic, or the Rockets? Answers, please, gentlemen. Yep, go ahead and show me.
I was like, what?
Just go ahead and show me. That's all. Cheney has said D, the Houston Rockets, and Brad said A, the Portland Trailblazers. And neither of you are correct. The correct answer was B, the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, those idiots.
The Chicago Bulls originally drafted LaMarcus Aldridge and traded him to the Portland Trailblazers.
Do you know what for?
I don't know. I can look.
You should have done that.
You
should have had that just,
If Bree was here, I should have sent it to
You don't
Bree
need Bree.
She could have. Hey, I got too many jobs. I can't do them all. Let's see. Professional career drafted by the Bulls.
You might as well.
His rights were traded for Tyus Thomas and Victor Kriapa.
That's why they're so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they messed up. Yeah. They did because in his prime, LA was top 3 power forwards in the game. Tim Duncan and KG were about the only power forwards in his prime better than them.
Yeah.
Well, we have the 30 seconds on the next questions.
I'll look up. I got you. Yeah. All right. So you both got that one wrong. That's all right. We got plenty more questions. Where the heck is my mouse? All right, here we go. Question.
I'm going for 0 and 15.
I'm going for at least 3.
He's looking like those Detroit Lions, a winless.
You might get
season.
lucky.
Hey, you never know. All right, here we go. Question number 2. What team originally drafted Pau Gasol? Was it the New York Knicks, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Los Angeles Clippers, or the Atlanta Hawks?
Man,
what team originally drafted one of the 2 Gasol brothers, Pau Gasol? Was it A, the New York Knicks, B, the Memphis Grizzlies, C, the Los Angeles Clippers, or D, the Atlanta Hawks?
Brad, all I can say is he's putting the teams that they're drafted, that they were traded for. So it's obviously a 33% chance of getting, instead of a 25% chance.
But some of these players got drafted and did stay with the team. You just know them more famously from a different team.
I know.
You a hoe.
So
Why you do that?
It could be either. It could be either.
That's why he's
But
doing
the
it to me.
whole
Like,
point-
I know these guys from these teams. Like, what?
Yeah. Oh,
hurts.
that's where the whole premise came from. Yes, this came up. Well, we'll do this in a second. Show me your answers because the 30 seconds is up. What you got as your answer? Brad says B, the Memphis Grizzlies, and Cheney says D, the Atlanta Hawks. One of the two of you is absolutely correct.
Oh.
The correct answer is D, the Atlanta Hawks. He was traded on 2001 to Memphis in exchange for Sharif Abdul-Rahim. So,
really?
Yes. So, Brad, the where this came from, Cheney and I were playing 2K21 the other day in a little franchise, and we were talking about players that we liked back in the day, and we were doing a legend. It was like you know how in 2K you can play with the legends of old, right?
Yeah.
So he has Zebo, Zach Randolph on his team, and we were talking about Zach Randolph, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Zach Randolph, he played for the Grizzlies." And I was like, "I know he played for the Grizzlies. I know he played for this team." So come to find out, he was not drafted by the Grizzlies. He was drafted elsewhere, and then ended up. You just know him. He became famous from the Grizzlies. So that was like Cheney. I just found out you think you know topic for the next episode. So that's where this came from. So it's possible that they were drafted to the same team, but chances are they probably weren't.
Weird side fact. It's weird that you guys brought up Zebo. Zebo is from here, like where I live right now, this town.
In Indiana.
It's from. Yeah.
Zebo. You ever seen him just running around?
I was about to say, I was gonna ask the same question, bro.
No, he's got family here, but I've never seen him.
Nah, you got to post up at his house. Thanksgiving, just post up right around this corner, see if he pulls up.
Yeah, I heard you were giving out plates.
Just go like this.
If I score 2 points on you, I get to be in here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, just go in the air, just walk by this house and go, is that weed? And then that's him. You're going to find him. Hey, it's not my fault he got arrested a couple times. Anyway, moving on. Listen, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, stay off the weed. All right, question number 3 coming at you, gentlemen. What team originally drafted Chris Middleton? Was this A, the Milwaukee Bucks, B, the Indiana Pacers, C, the Detroit Pistons, or D, the Phoenix Suns?
I think I know this one. I don't know. I feel like I do.
Did you know that Chris Middleton's name is not Chris?
Yes, but I don't remember what it is.
His first name is James. It's James Christian Middleton. So Chris comes from Christian. So Chris Middleton was originally drafted by A, the Milwaukee Bucks, B, the Indiana Pacers, C, the Detroit Pistons, or D, the Phoenix Suns. Gentlemen, answers please.
E, all of the above.
He has only played for 2 teams in his career. Brad says A, the Milwaukee Bucks. Cheney, what'd you say?
I said B.
B, the Indiana Pacers. The correct answer is C, the Detroit Pistons.
I almost said Detroit.
He was drafted by the Detroit Pistons. He actually played for the Pistons for a year. He was assigned to the G League. He was assigned to the G League. So he got drafted. He was assigned to the G League. Then they called him up, and he finished his rookie season after playing 27 games with the Pistons. And then after that, he has only ever played for Milwaukee.
See, that's where I got tripped up because I'm like, I don't ever remember this man not being on Milwaukee. Like, I don't remember.
Welcome to
what the hell,
Brad. It's a great time. All right, coming at you, question number 4. The score is 1, Cheney, Brad, 0.
0, yeah.
Question number 4, Paul Millsap. What team originally drafted Paul Millsap? Was it A, the Utah Jazz, B, the Denver Nuggets, C, the Oklahoma City Thunder, or D, the Atlanta Hawks? Cheney, you're annoying.
I was just reading it.
With me? You had to read it with me?
Duh. Emphasize it.
What team originally drafted Paul Millsap? Was it A, the Utah Jazz, B, the Denver Nuggets, C, the Oklahoma City Thunder, or D, the Atlanta Hawks?
Oh man, I'm about to goof this one up, but I'm gonna take a swing for the fences.
I'm gonna take a swing for at least that little hole between third and shortstop.
Just the grounder to the just hoping it squeaks
Just a
by.
little hit. Just a little hit.
I just want to get on base. All right, answers, please. Brad says he was drafted by the Utah Jazz. Cheney says B, the Denver Nuggets. The correct answer is A, the Utah Jazz.
There you go.
He was drafted with the 47th overall pick and stayed with the Jazz
I ended up
for 7
getting
years.
a roller to third base. You know what I'm saying?
Straight out.
Wow.
Full grounder to the third baseman. All right. The score is 1-1. Question number, whatever number this is. What team originally drafted Dirk Nowitzki? Notice the Dallas Mavericks are not an option. Dirk Nowitzki was originally drafted by what team? Is it A, the San Antonio Spurs, B, the Philadelphia 76ers, C, the Sacramento Kings, or D, the Milwaukee Bucks? 30 seconds on the clock. This is a hard one because he literally, nobody I think ever knows Dirk from anything other than the Mavs.
The Mavs. I did know he was drafted by somebody else, but if I remember correctly, it was so brief, like it doesn't even nobody thinks about it.
I do. Watch.
Yeah, okay. This would be a good time to guess E, Cheney.
I'm going to eat.
All right. Dirk Nowitzki was originally drafted to what team? San Antonio Spurs, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Sacramento Kings, or the Milwaukee Bucks? Gentlemen, answers, please. You have both said the same answer, the San Antonio Spurs. You are both incorrect.
Wow.
The correct answer is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Really?
Yes. He was then traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
I don't know why you're seeing, but I put D up.
You lying. We can roll back the tape. I can't do it now, but we can roll it back.
You're going to watch. You're going to see it.
The Dallas Mavericks, this is the same trade that brought Steve Nash to the Mavericks. Yeah. It was a multi-team trade.
So the Bucks really messed up. That's what I'm hearing.
They almost had Dirk.
It took them a long time. They got Giannis, but it took them a long time.
But they almost had Dirk.
They almost had Dirk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but y'all already know.
But Dirk, I don't know if Dirk would have won a chip if he would have been in the East, because he would have had to been playing Boston in the Big Three. He would have had to see LeBron early instead of later.
He needed JJ to save him.
JJ Barea, he ain't never saved nobody. Come on now. Don't do that to J. Hey, listen, just because he's a Puerto Rican doesn't mean you gotta let him be out there like that. Don't do him like that.
Wait, y'all mean JJ?
Yeah. That he was
quite real hard to see him.
He's about as tall as my left leg.
Carlos Arroyo.
Carlos Arroyo. Now that's a name. Miami. He was a shooter. All right. Next question. Here we go. Rudy Gobert. What team originally drafted Rudy Gobert? Was it A, the Utah Jazz, B, the Denver Nuggets, C, the Washington Wizards, or also D, the Denver Nuggets? Don't ask. I forgot to change it, apparently. I make a mistake every other week. I swear. So hey, is it B or D, or is it A or C? I don't know. It's one of the three choices. So is it A, B, or C? Just ignore D. Just act like it's not there.
I just feel like you put it twice. It gotta be the right answer.
Hey, it could just be a trick. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hate when I do that. I gotta start checking my work when I start stuff. I can't be doing this.
Yeah. All right, Brad. You go B. I go D. Got it?
All right, sounds good.
All right, time is up. What team originally drafted Rudy Gobert? Was it the Jazz, the Nuggets, the Wizards, or the Nuggets?
One of us got to be right.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious because you're both wrong. The correct answer is BD, the Denver Nuggets.
I knew if it was there twice, it got to be the right answer, bro.
Bro, hit us with that reverse psychology.
I hit you with the draw too, and you still didn't pick up the cards. That's so crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, that's so funny. Y'all said it.
That was easy. I told you to go B, damn it.
Well, you didn't go D.
So funny. All right, that's true, Jenny. You didn't hold up your end of the bargain either.
Right.
All right, moving on to the next question. That is, hopefully I didn't do that again, but that's hilarious. Next question: what team originally drafted Kyle Korver? Was it A, the Utah Jazz, B, the New Jersey Nets, C, the Philadelphia 76ers, or D, the Atlanta Hawks?
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Now I'm nervous every time I go to read a question. That's I made a mistake somewhere else.
Let's hope. I'm going for that damn answer.
That's so funny. What team originally drafted Kyle Korver? Was it A, the Utah Jazz, B, the New Jersey Nets, C, the Philadelphia 76ers, or D, the Atlanta Hawks?
Man, if I get
Answers,
this wrong,
please,
Kyle's
gentlemen.
not going to let me. Kyle's not going to let me live this down if I get this wrong.
Janie?
Never
Cheney says B.
Wait.
Cheney says B, the New Jersey Nets, and C for Brad, the 76ers. Brad, while the 76ers were the first team that he played for, Cheney, the New Jersey Nets, was the team that he was drafted to.
Damn.
That is correct.
I'm going for 3, baby.
Hey, is that 2 for you or 3, Cheney?
That's 2.
That's 2. Brad, you have 1, right?
He has
All
4.
right. Here we go. The score is 2-1. Moving on to the next question.
Man.
What team originally drafted Isaiah Thomas? This is not Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas. This is the new Isaiah Thomas. Okay, the one that dropped like 80 in a G League game or whatever that was.
Look,
Isaiah Thomas, was he originally drafted to A, the Chicago Bulls, B, the Phoenix Suns, C, the San Antonio Spurs, or D, the Sacramento Kings?
Look, bros played for damn
Whoever
near all
traded for him
the-
didn't really miss out on much.
He played for everyone.
Yes.
He's just trying to be out there.
The only time he was nice is when he was on the Celtics.
Yeah.
He has played for 8 different teams in his career.
Right, like Shaq.
Pretty
Man
much.
played for
I think.
32.
And there's only 30 in the league.
He had his G League in that bitch.
He had the expansion teams too. All right, what team did Isaiah Thomas get drafted by? Was it A, the Chicago Bulls, B, the Phoenix Suns, C, the San Antonio Spurs, or D, the Sacramento Kings? Gentlemen, answers please.
I feel like the Spurs were like, nah, give me somebody else.
Oh,
I felt
Tony
that
Parker?
too, but I keep going with the teams I know they played for because somebody had to stay with them. Somebody had to stay and say, yeah, I'll play with you guys.
Well, one of you is correct. The correct answer is D, the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, let's go.
He was drafted and played for the Sacramento Kings for the first 3 years of his career.
Did he
Congratulations,
play
Brad.
with DeMarcus Cousins?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, okay.
And they played well together, but then they traded him.
Yeah.
And then from there, he went to the Suns for a year. He went to Boston for 2 years. Then he went to Miami. Oh, no, that's not Miami.
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland for
a Kyrie trade.
Cleveland for a year. Then LA, Denver Nuggets, the Wizards, the Pelicans. Now I think he's signed to the Nuggets. I don't know. This dude's been everywhere. Anyway, Brad, congratulations. You got that one right. You are now both tied at 2. Moving on to the next question. What team originally drafted Kyle Lowry? Was it A, the Memphis Grizzlies, B, the Dallas Mavericks, C, the Los Angeles Lakers, or D, the Cleveland Cavaliers? Jamie.
Yeah, okay.
He said, how I get all 4 of them on the screen real quick? Let me just imagine 4 teams drafting one person. Like, how would that even work? We're just going to share you this season. You're going to play here for 20 games, here for 20 games, here, and then you got 2 days off. What team originally drafted? What did you say?
Your head plays here. We drafted the legs.
Yeah. Exactly. We'll take your jumper. We'll take your dunking. You'll take your passing, and then you each get a badge. What team originally drafted Kyle Lowry? Was it the Memphis Grizzlies, the Dallas Mavericks, the Los Angeles Lakers or the Cleveland Cavaliers? Gentlemen, your answers, please.
I'm ready to go up 3-0. Channy, you ready? Whoop, wrong way.
Cheney says B, the Dallas Mavericks. Brad says A, the Memphis Grizzlies. The correct answer is A, the Memphis Grizzlies. That is correct, Brad.
Nice.
Cheney, you can't.
Nice.
Cheney is up. Or dang it, Brad is up 3-2. Next question. What team originally drafted Rajon Rondo? Now, as Celtics fans, you guys should both know where he was drafted by. Or do you? Letter A, is it the Phoenix Suns?
Listen, I only started watching
Boston
2010,
Celtics,
so
C, the Dallas Mavericks, or D, the Sacramento Kings? You are both Celtics fans, so you are familiar with this man, Rajon Rondo, another guy that has played for 85 teams in the NBA.
I was gonna say at this point he's also played probably with the Suns, Celtics, Mavs, and the Kings at some point.
That's probably a good point. He has played for 9 teams. Well, 8 because this is his second stint in LA.
Yeah.
And let's see. He's played for almost all of these teams. Actually, time's up. Go ahead. Show me what you got.
I feel like this one's sus. I'm going to stay with the easy answer.
Cheney, what's happening over there?
I go with this one.
He's looking it up.
I know, right? He's just whether you looked it up or not, that is the correct answer. The Phoenix Suns.
What? Bro.
I wasn't looking it up.
He
I was
was
going like
drafted. He was drafted by the Phoenix Suns, but never played for them.
Channy said, "Hey Siri."
He was
You would have heard me.
he was
I
traded
whispered it.
to the Celtics immediately. So the Celtics was the first team he played for, but he was drafted by the Suns. So he did play for the Celtics, the Mavericks, and the Kings, and would have played for the Suns had he never been traded.
That's crazy.
Tied 3-3. On to the next question.
Let's
What
go.
team originally drafted my man, Vince Carter? Was it A, the Toronto Raptors, B, the Atlanta Hawks, C, the Golden State Warriors, or D, the New Jersey Nets?
Now, Brad, keep in mind he played for 2 of these 4 teams.
I know. 3 actually, but he never suited up.
Yeah.
For one. He got paid for one. He never suited up for. No way. He did play for one.
He did play.
He played for the Hawks like when he was old. So that's how.
There's 3.
Like,
so there's 3 teams.
His second to last team I think he played for was the Hawks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a Brad.
Listen, me too.
All right. What team originally drafted Vince Carter? Was it A, the Toronto Raptors, B, the Atlanta Hawks, C, the Golden State Warriors, or D, the New Jersey Nets? Gentlemen, answers please.
I don't want to.
Brad says A, the Toronto Raptors. Cheney,
I say
what
whatever you
green?
think this answer is.
What is green? Let's see. Green is
D.
D, the New Jersey
It's
Nets.
B.
I can see the colors, Cheney. That's green.
You can't see this color.
B is yellow, so I see green on your screen. So you're going with D, Cheney? Is that the answer you're going with?
Yes.
So Brad says A, the Toronto Raptors. Cheney says D, the New Jersey Nets, which are both incorrect.
It's going to be C.
Vince Carter was drafted, indeed, by the Golden State Warriors. Letter C.
I changed it last second.
I was gonna say that because it just felt like he got traded away from that for some reason.
I know.
He was drafted with the 5th pick in the draft and traded to the Toronto Raptors.
For what?
Antoine Jameson.
What?
They swapped picks, basically, 4th and 5th.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Idiots.
Hey, could you imagine the Golden State Warriors if they would have had Vince? I mean, look at the Raptors in that time. They were beastie.
They would have been a fool.
You could have had that dunk at the Oracle.
Yeah.
The honey dip on the rim? What? All right. Next question. That's the problem. Vince Carter also played for like 9 teams in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
He played for
Mavs.
8. He also played Toronto, New Jersey, Orlando, Phoenix, Dallas, Memphis, Sacramento, and Atlanta. He played for Atlanta for 2 years.
Yep. And then
Then he said, "Bye-bye."
Hey, I'm out. All right, next question. It's still tied, right? Is it 3-3?
Yep.
3-3.
What team originally drafted Kawhi Leonard? Was it A, the Detroit Pistons, B, the Oklahoma City Thunder, C, the Indiana Pacers, or D, the New Orleans Hornets?
Oh, I think I know this one. Hold on.
Yeah, I do. I already put it up there. I'm good. I have it just sitting here. I know.
Oh, you know this one for sure.
Yeah. If it's not, I'm gonna be shocked.
Yeah. I know it too. Yeah. If it's not, I'm gonna be completely surprised.
10 seconds left. What team originally drafted Kawhi Leonard? Was it A, the Detroit Pistons, B, the Oklahoma City Thunder, C, the Indiana Pacers, or D, the New Orleans Hornets? Gentlemen, answers please.
Go ahead, Channing.
Letter C, the Indiana Pacers. That's correct.
We are tied. Yeah.
Well, you were tied anyway, but you are now tied 4-4.
Yeah.
That is correct. He was traded
On draft
I remember
night.
him wearing the Pacers hat.
in draft night. Yep.
Yeah.
And then he was traded to the Spurs for poop. It was a bad trade. Oh well, worked out for the Spurs. They got a championship.
I was gonna say, can you imagine PG and Kawhi together?
Oh, that's right, because PG was still good in
That was
2011.
PG-13.
Yeah, exactly.
That was that would be.
That's why I'm cracking jokes over here.
Well, I mean, we see them now. They're playing together now. But PG was much better back then.
There's still
Exactly.
Pupu Kaka. That boy Pandemic P, bro.
Oh, absolutely. It's playoff P, pandemic P, PP. I don't know. He's not good. All right, next question. What team originally drafted Ray Allen?
Damn, he played for two of these too.
As Boston fans, you should know. Was this A, the Seattle Supersonics, B, the Milwaukee Bucks, C, the Minnesota Timberwolves, or D, the Vancouver Grizzlies?
That's when Supersonics and Vancouver were a thing. What the hell?
I missed those Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys. Were fire too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They were. Yes, they were.
What the
hell? Can we also talk about how the Raptors have gotten worse over time? Like, y'all should have stayed with the purple.
Oh, absolutely.
I like the black and gold, the OVO. It's hard. I like it.
Yeah, the black and gold one, but they had this in 2K18. They had those camo joints. Those were fire too.
Those are ugly. I hated those.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Suited up. All right, what team did Ray Allen get drafted to? Was it A, the Supersonics, B, the Milwaukee Bucks, C, the Timberwolves, or D, the Grizzlies? Gentlemen, answers please.
I already know I'm wrong, but I'll show you anyways.
Cheney says C, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Brad, you say B, the Milwaukee Bucks. The correct answer is C, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Man.
He was traded to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks, because he was a rookie with Milwaukee. All these disloyal.
It's not them; it's the GMs, man. They don't make the decision.
That would have been Ray Allen and KG, right?
Yeah.
And
do I get bonus points? Do I get bonus points for knowing where everybody started their career?
You get bonus points for the bonus question.
Okay.
All right. We only have a couple more questions left, gentlemen. We have 2 questions before the bonus. Okay, only 2 questions left. The score right now is 4-3. Cheney 4, Brad with 3. No, I'm sorry, 5-4, right?
5-4, yes.
5-4. Here we go. Next question. What team originally drafted J.R. Smith?
He also played for like 11 teams, so.
Yes, he has. Is it A, the New Jersey Nets, B, the Denver Nuggets, C, the New Orleans Hornets, or D, the Miami Heat?
The Hornets.
I like those jerseys too, much better than Pelicans.
Yeah, Pelicans were just not. That was just not original at all.
Pelicans is kind of butt.
It's stupid. It's just gross.
Also, who's like, oh man, a Pelican? I'm so scared.
Yeah, who's scared of a Pelican? Although, who's scared
those
of
colors?
Jazz,
Those colors are kind of trash.
The turquoise joints, the old school turquoise joints, though, with the Hornets were
The old
flames.
schools, yes. The now.
Also, did you know that J.R. Smith's first name is Earl?
Yes.
Earl Joseph Smith Jr.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I lied. Earl Joseph Smith III.
Worse.
All right, what team originally drafted J.R. Smith? Was it A, the New Jersey Nets, B, the Denver Nuggets, C, the New Orleans Hornets, or D, the Miami Heat? Gentlemen, answers, please.
Listen, I'm just gonna keep dying to my same pattern here, but we're gonna try it.
Cheney says A, the New Jersey Nets, and B for Brad, the Denver Nuggets. The correct answer is letter C, the New Orleans Hornets.
See, I knew that. I was just trying to put him. No.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
See, I knew
All
that.
right.
I was just trying to keep you guys off.
Yeah, you're just trying to keep. You're just trying to
I was,
give
listen,
Brad a chance.
I was trying to throw Cheney off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Right.
Definitely. All right, gentlemen. Question number 15. This is the last question of the round. Brad, you got to hope to catch up here. You don't get this
tie
one.
it or I go up.
Tie it, and then we go to the bonus, and that's why I kept 2 bonus questions because I figured there was going to be a tiebreaker. I just got lucky that it actually happened today. Here we go. Question number 15. Perennial 6-man Jamal Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
What team was he drafted by? Was it A, the Cleveland Cavaliers, B, the Los Angeles Clippers, C, the Orlando Magic, or D, the Washington Wizards?
The Bullets, bro.
He's not that old. He's old. He's old. He's not. Is he still playing?
yes, somewhere.
Nah, he retired. He retired last year.
Oh.
Last year.
Yeah, how did you make it
2020.
that far?
I don't know. Because he played for about 18 teams too.
Mm-hmm.
He played for 9 teams in his career.
That's why I'm just guessing at this point. I don't know. I have no idea with this.
What team originally drafted Jamal Crawford? Was it A, the Cleveland Cavaliers, B, the Clippers, C, the Magic, or D, the Wizards? Gentlemen, answers please. Cheney says D, the Washington Wizards, and Brad says C, the Orlando Magic, neither of which is correct.
Be A.
The correct answer is A, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Why do I do this to myself? I'm like, nah.
Pull the oven, bro.
Golden Auburn. All right. Here we go. Going into the bonus round, the score is 5 for Cheney and 4 for Brad. Brad, you need to answer both questions correctly to win. Cheney, you need to answer both questions to win. Here we go. In the bonus round, gentlemen, you will see the first question is multiple choice. You will only have 15 seconds to come up with an answer as opposed to the 30 because this is bonus. So, same idea. Once we get to the second bonus question, even if Cheney is winning because Brad gets this wrong and he gets it right, we're still going to do the second one because I want to see what your answers are going to be. But we are going to be talking about, in this bonus round, one of the best NBA drafts in the history of the NBA. We will be talking about the 1996 draft. Gentlemen, bonus question number 1. The 1996 NBA draft is widely known to be one of the deepest and most talented NBA drafts in history. Who was the first overall pick in 1996? Was it A, Kobe Bryant, B, Steve Nash, C, Ray Allen, or D, Allen Iverson? Yes, all 4 of these players were drafted in 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
I mean, hey, just in case I threw a 1997 in there, this is all from the same draft class.
I hope you didn't
3
drop
seconds.
a 97. They're all 96 draft.
Who was the first overall draft pick in 1996? Gentlemen, was it Kobe, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, or Allen Iverson? Answers, please.
I'm going to say that boy Kobe.
Jamie says letter A, Kobe, and Brad says letter D, Allen Iverson. With the first overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers draft Allen Iverson.
Okay. Okay.
Wasn't Kobe
Bryant
like
was
7
drafted
or
like
something?
he was drafted like 13th in that draft.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was ridiculously low.
Can I
Kobe
say the team,
Bryant.
or is that the next question?
No, that is not the next question. You're more than welcome to say what team
The
he was
Hornets.
drafted
We
by.
don't know
Everybody
that.
everybody
Like,
knows
what?
that one though.
Can you imagine?
He was drafted 13th overall to the Hornets. Okay. It is a tie game. I am so glad that this worked out this way. For this question, you will have 15 seconds. Okay. You are going to have to text me your answer. So, gentlemen, get your phones ready to text me your answer. I will share the answers as well as the winner. This is a extended response. I'm looking for the name of a player. Again, this is the 1996 draft. Here goes bonus question number 2. Cheney, my mom is not the answer. She was not drafted in 1996. She was busy having me. Okay. The next question, last and final question. This is for all the marbles. Which future NBA Hall of Fame player would go undrafted in 1996? 15 seconds begins now. Which future NBA Hall of Fame player would go undrafted in 1996?
Oh, bro.
5 seconds.
What?
These nuts is also wrong. Cheney, I need an answer. Brad has sent me
I know
his.
I'm wrong, but I just shot it out there.
Which
I know I'm wrong,
future
but I'm just saying
NBA
the
Hall
name.
of Fame? That is so funny because you both said the same person.
What? What the
heck? Cheney and Brad, you both submitted Tim Duncan as the final answer to this
I
question.
don't know why it's the first thing that came up.
Which is
I
absolutely
know.
hilarious.
I
But
panicked and went,
also, it is wrong.
I know.
I figured.
So, I will give you one more chance because I do not want to end in a tie. So, one more chance. You get one
right,
more
hold on,
guess
hold on.
in 1996.
Give us,
Yes. Go ahead.
give us like out of 3 players.
I don't want to give you options. I'll tell you this. Tim Duncan was the first overall pick in 1997, by the way. So there's that. I will tell you this
Say like
man.
what?
I'm gonna give you a hint. Okay, he was drafted in he was undrafted in 1996. He is a one-time NBA champion, several-time defensive player of the year, and inductee into the 2021 NBA draft class. He was just inducted into the Hall of Fame last week.
No way. No, never mind. Man,
15 seconds starting now.
I can only think of one person in that inductee stuff.
This is a fantastic question.
Wait, really?
3 seconds. Gentlemen, submit your answers. Brad, I got your answer. Cheney, I needed an answer.
I can't think of one.
Oh no. I don't know if he was a champion though.
One-time champ. Wait, I have an answer.
That's like the only dude I can
it can't
think
be.
of, though.
The craziest thing
I'm gonna say his name though.
The craziest thing is he's undrafted. That's the wild part. Because when I say the name, your mind is gonna be blown.
I already know.
Firstly, did you see this?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I saw what she said. Man, it should be. Yeah.
Nick Foles.
Also, Cheney, you said Dirk, but we already know that he was drafted.
I know. I couldn't think of any other names, so I was
okay.
I just went with a name.
So Cheney says Dirk Nowitzki. Brad has said Chris Webber, which again, there are no correct answers in that answer.
Man,
I'm gonna give you one more hint, final chance, because I really want there to be a winner. He was instrumental to an Eastern Conference team and took place in Malice in the Palace.
wait.
So he either played for the Detroit Pistons or the Indiana Pacers.
I'm such an idiot. I got it. I'm an idiot. That better be it. If it's not, I'm out. I give up.
It is not James Harden.
Harden, come on, Shaylin.
And it is definitely not Roman Reigns. Cheney, answer please. He either was drafted, or he was not drafted, but he either played for the Indiana Pacers or
tell me that one time. He wasn't drafted.
Detroit
he had
Pistons.
one championship, and he was a defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year several times.
All right, yeah.
Stephanie Curry, that's a good one.
Stephanie Curry.
Fierce.
Cheney, Reggie Artest, I'm dead.
Bruh.
Brad has said Ben Wallace. Cheney
he was.
has combined Reggie Miller and Ron Artest, which is definitely not the right answer.
I was Ben Wallace, who was just in
the correct answer is none other than Ben Wallace.
He was undrafted?
Ben Wallace in the 1996 draft was undrafted and went on to have a historic career and won a championship with the Detroit Pistons in 2003? Maybe? I think.
He wasn't even like that. Like, he was an okay at best center.
The dude was a monster. That is the perfect example of going from the absolute bottom to the top of the world. Ben Wallace was a monster.
Rashid was better.
I said no one ever, bro. What is wrong with you? He's from Whitehall, Alabama, Brad.
Yeah, I did know that.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize he wasn't undrafted. Like, if you would have said undrafted, I never would have thought of Ben Wallace. Like, I would have thought
he won in 2004.
Man, I would have thought of some trash bag that like just was on the team and like did well once. Like, I wouldn't have said Ben Wallace. So you said that.
I know. Well, Brad, congratulations, my friend. You are the winner of this episode of You Think You Know. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a great time, and I hope that you will come back. This was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I look forward to figuring out what to do next. I think, personally, we should do this again, but go to a different draft. I think we should go to the NFL or baseball. Who the heck knows who got drafted in baseball? Maybe the next one will be the NFL. We'll think about the NFL. It was a great time. I'm really excited. Cheney, thank you so much for playing, even though you caught the L. That's all right. We're used to catching L's around here.
Like the piston cup from cars. I'm out.
Yeah.
Shaylin's comments are on fire right now. This
is so funny.
All right.
PGA Jazz. I'm out.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching another episode of You Think You Know. Make sure to like Afro Latinos on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Twitch. Check us out everywhere the digital podcast can be found. Also, make sure you support our good friend Brad and the Jocks of All Trades podcast. You can find them on Facebook and YouTube as well. They got a couple new shows coming out for you all to check out, so make sure you check out their Facebook and YouTube as well. Thank you so much for being here on another episode. This has been your co-host, Alvin.
Yeah, your co-host, Chandler.
And our guest,
Brad.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right.